Hello,
Yeah.
everybody.
Hey!
What up? Hello.
What's up?
Hey.
Michael, talk to us about what's going on.
Yeah.
So-
Michael, you're inside Christmas.
I figured if I couldn't have like a total Christmas experience this year, that I would at least live inside of Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is what the inside of a snow
A
globe
giant
looks like.
snow globe, yeah.
Yeah.
There's very little more decadent than a double Christmas tree that I can think of.
Here it is, baby.
There it is.
With a Michael in the middle.
But folks, enough about Michael's 2 Christmas trees.
Oh,
Welcome.
they're gonna come up again, I think.
We'll put
They're
a
going to come up constantly. They
It's
should.
never enough.
I just feel like I'm
Brazenly
being
set up my camera differently to show them.
I feel like my string of lights is being condescended to because of the Christmas trees.
Yeah, same with our dark kitchen.
yeah.
Yeah.
You've used your string of lights for every major holiday so far.
Yeah.
Fair, but it's still a celebration. Thanksgiving is a celebration.
That's a good point. Folks, welcome to Characters Welcome, the best goddamn character show in the world, on the internet,
Whole
anywhere.
Earth.
Yeah.
On Earth. Great comment here from Issa. Oh my God, Eric and Sarah are auditioning for the straight couples on Christmas rom-com posters.
We did go Christmas colored. I did not plan on that.
Not on purpose.
Look it up.
That's literally
Very
true.
Wow.
And yeah, we do look like the straight couple on Christmas rom-com posters because I look like a dirtbag that needs to be fixed. And
And I'm
that's what
white.
the-
Have you ever seen all those posters in a row? It's truly terrifying.
They're like
Saw it
standing
yesterday.
back like
Yeah.
Holding a
uh-oh.
different Christmas object.
Cookies.
Cool.
He's a baker and he eats cookies. Guess what? It's Cookie Cutter.
Oh boy.
Ugh.
Also, another thing to point out is that my ring light is precariously placed, and there is currently a wire mid chest in the room. So if my partner has to go to the restroom,
You're toast.
He has to limbo.
no, I'll just be dark for a moment because he's going to have to move this ring light.
Don't you
out.
dare. You're in your light. You have found your space. Do not let anyone take it from you.
He
sir.
can wait.
He can wait. He can
No, I don't need that kind of.
pee. Surely you have so much falderall behind you. Surely there's a piss pot somewhere in there he can use.
Oh yeah, you're right. He
Mhm.
should
Ooh.
absolutely piss in a jug. That's for sure.
It's a Christmas tradition.
Look, we've all pissed in a jar.
Nog. We call it
Let's
nog.
be real.
Oh, there you go. Folks, if you were just joining us for the first time, you're about to see 8 of the very best character comedians fucking get it on.
Fucking.
Fucking-
Fun characters.
Just do it. Does my chest look bigger? I've been ring fit adventuring. Do I
Oh my
look
god, you look
Well, when you push it
fucking
out like
swole
that,
as
a
shit.
little bit.
Yeah.
Do I look big?
Wait, what did you call exercising a second ago?
Ring fit adventuring.
Okay.
That's the game that I bought.
Yes. No, we've mocked you in the past about this. I just
Yeah.
forgot about the specifics that we were making fun of you.
Mhm.
Little update on that. All of my best attacks are still squats, so my legs don't work.
Strong.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no squats will mess you up.
That's what
Squats will
fuck
do
you
it.
up.
I found out there's a thing called wide squats that I didn't know existed. That are squats but worse.
Love squats but worse.
Mm-hmm.
If you always want to think you have a hernia, do wide
Do some
squats.
squats. Do some squats.
What I used to be, did CrossFit for a year, and I have a pretty big ass, so I could squat with like the big dog CrossFit people. So I would go over there and just like, let's do this, and then it would be something with arms, and I was like, truly with the children. I was in the children's section, just like, oh boy, this one's hard. It's a hard one. Just lifting it.
That's hilarious that you're like, your big fat ass got you in with the big dogs.
There's beef in that ass, my friend.
Love that.
You got 2 fucking Christmas hams back there.
Yeah, I got a
Sounds
couple.
like
of
you're
ham-hocks.
half a man. So that's good.
Thank you,
Oh,
Michael. That's the biggest compliment you've paid me in quite some time.
Half the man.
Pretty.
Glass half a man full.
And
Uh,
speaking of half a man, why don't we just drop in with our first character? What do you
Hey?
think?
It's a great call.
Yeah,
We should do it. We should do it unquestionably. Let's do it. Let's do it right now.
Let's do it right now, folks. Here's a little taste of what you're going to see for the next hour. Please welcome to the small rectangles, Pandemic King Lear.
Yeah.
Schönes Mädchen, komm doch noch rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder. Komm schon, schönes Mädchen.
I have written my King Lear. Good evening. My name is Dr. Herbert Dogfood, noted Shakespearean scholar and author of such books as Shakespeare's From Space, maybe, and 30 erotic drawings of Hamlet's big old dick. It's well known that Shakespeare wrote his timeless work King Lear during the London Plague of 1605. And many have speculated about what great work will emerge from this pandemic. Well, I have done it. I have brought my absolute poetry together from my pen, and as a classically trained actor with the Royal Shakespeare Company, not affiliated with the Royal Shakespeare Company, I will recite a monologue from this future classic of pandemic theater. Slate to camera. This is Dr. Herbert Dogfood as Pandemic King Lear. Enter Lear during the storm. Blow, winds, and crack your cheeks, rage, blow. Wind is an outdoors thing, and I'm big time stuck inside. There's a virus in the air, and it smells like clam chowder. Go ahead, you stormy storm spout, for I am king of pizza, Cheetos, and watching the Princess switched again on Netflix. Lo, how could she have been switched twice? Heaven forfend if it happens thrice. Oh, you sulphurous and thought-executing fires, cook my DiGiorno frozen pizza to crispy cheese perfection. And until the little pepperonis curl up, making those tiny cups of grease. For it is my cheat day, and my Peloton shall sit flaccid and flat like Hamlet's big old dick. Storm, storm, siege my white head, and thou all shaking Wi-Fi, stay strong. For I am stealing thou brave bars from my neighbors, who named their network We Can Hear You Fucking. 'Tis folly to laugh, for you have not heard me fucking. I fuck not. For fucking alone is called something quite different. A one-man hand job. A trip to the solo bone zone. A wank off with my tank off. Nor wind, rain, thunder, fire are my daughters. I say I am pretty sick of looking at this fucking apartment. My clothes fit weird, and I spilled soy sauce in my refrigerator. Oh, 'tis foul. I want something else to get me through this semi-charmed kind of life. Baby. I want something else.
Oh, no.
I'm not listening when you say goodbye. Exeunt Lear, I'll see you at the Tonys.
Justin, Tyler, everybody.
I fuck not is such a good phrase.
I fucked up. Really called upon my Shakespearean training in my background. And I will say, as someone who believes ridiculous names and characters is a fine thing.
It's
to say that his name is Dr. Dogfood does have precedent. When I was in college as a theater major, we would watch those Royal Shakespearean videos. Did you guys watch these at all?
Maybe.
I took a Shakespeare class and we would watch these videos to see how the pros did it or whatever. And
Yeah.
they would be so. There's this guy that we called Mr. Dogfood because he would go up there and read sonnets. He was this like 60-year-old man, British dude, and he was like, "When my lover tells the truth," and we were like, "This is not. You want us to do that? You want us to be Mr. Dogfood?" So that's the deep history of Dr. Dogfood.
I'm obsessed with that. And you actually, you're a folio Shakespeare performer,
Yes.
right?
I toured with the New England Shakespeare Festival for like 5 years. Love that shit.
Wow.
So cool. I do want to call out a comment from Stevie that says, on one of these streams, I mentioned that he, Justin, sounds like he's always doing a character, but that character is him.
That's true.
Again, I think that's a compliment, and I'll take it.
Yeah, it's that acting training that lets you elevate real life, you know?
It's just really, yeah. If you're always acting, then no one will tell when you're not.
It's just paying attention to the text. And when you say words that are coming to you in the moment, that too is text.
Is
Indeed.
amazing.
Let the words come trippingly on the tongue and suit the action to the word and the word to the action.
Ooh,
Woo!
so well said. In fact, I think it's time to reward how well said that was by mentioning that you can support the artists of this show.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I
By going
want
to
you.
our Tickly tip jar. Justin still wants to do a bit, but I do want to get through this. So go to go.tickly.co/tip/characters welcome. The suggested donation is $5. But last time I checked yesterday was Giving Tuesday. And we don't do this show on a Tuesday, so this is the closest to Giving Tuesday that you could give. I
It's
say
Wallet
Tuesday
Wednesday.
like I'm an old woman.
It's Wallet Wednesday.
This is Taking Wednesday.
Yeah.
This is Taking Wednesday, so please give so we may take.
Okay.
May take. What a dream. I will say, Justin, you had mentioned, because you didn't do the show last week, that there was whatever character you had planned for last week, blood was involved. So this entire time I was wondering if you were going to get like shot or stabbed at some point.
An unnecessary gunshot wound at the end. No, I have found a way to do that character later this year.
Wow.
So very excited to try to do some bloodletting without actually cutting a piece
Letting
of my
blood.
Very fun.
I use real blood. I'm a classically trained actor, so it'll be.
Oh,
Oh, I hadn't heard. I hadn't heard from that insufferable stretch that I felt the need to veer away from.
You can't veer away. We're in the same size rectangle, baby.
Oh boy. And you
I'm
know what?
kidding. I love you, and I love your love of Shakespeare.
No,
Let's
thank
let this
you.
simmer. Let's let this simmer and bring somebody new into
And
the.
I love your love of spruce. You were a spruce major in college.
Oh yeah, I majored in blue spruce.
Wow. Incredible.
Here's my 2 degrees.
There's more
They're really
tree behind
beautiful
you
on your
than there's
wall.
not tree behind you. That's what's so amazing. Oh boy, folks, let's bring our next character out. What
let's
do you think?
do it.
That's
I
a
think
great
we should and must. This character is, I think at some point in the last 8 months, we've all dealt with this person. So let's deal with them again. Please welcome. Oh no, I think I got this wrong. No,
Nice
I got
try.
it right.
No, it's
I'm
right.
right.
You're good. Your
Please
setup
welcome
is-
into the
You're good.
boxes. I'm so nervous. This is the first time I've ever done this show. Please welcome a manager on a Zoom call.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to, it's a hard time for everyone. I'm just so glad that we can make this meeting. There's a lot going on the past 24 hours, obviously. And I just want to say thank you, just to get the energy to do a Zoom, like is the light right? And, just all of you are heroes today. For want to clarify is that while this is sort of a kind of an impromptu meeting, we do need to work on quality customer service, and that's what this is about. I've been regional manager of Jurassic Park for several years now. I want to say what has happened in the past 48 hours is but a blip in what we do. But we still need to maintain the work that we do. And so I just have a list of a couple of things. I'm just going to get my phone out. And I'm just going to list them because it's a lot. I'll keep it short. You know, I just want to get it all right. So the first thing I want to say is we let the dinosaurs out. Like I've seen it. You know, we've seen it before. We let them out before, and the more we do it, the more it looks like we're incompetent, and we're not. And that's the thing. It's like we can't do that. Number two, guys, the customer service has dipped bad. I've seen the videos on Twitter. You've been pushing customers into dinosaurs, saying, "I don't want to die today. Don't this place is." And we can do a lot better work than that. It just looks bad on us. And number three is, we let the dinosaurs out. We do this so often. Every day we say, "Hey, what do we do today?" And then everyone says, "Don't let the dinosaurs out." And we got to be better at that. And obviously, number four is I've been seeing some of the videos, and some of you guys aren't wearing masks. What's up with that? You know, the pandemic still, and you know, if we are going to airlift you out of here, please wear a mask because you know we're so close. We got the vaccine. You know. Now that I've criticized you, I do want to compliment Sandwich, and I do want to bring up some people on the Zoom meeting, and I want to say some compliments. Miriam, we saw some of the work that you've been doing, and we're just so thrilled. Miriam, where are you? What? She got slapped in the face by a Stegosaurus? Okay. Well, Miriam, get better. We're here for you. Reynald Charles. Where's Reynald Charles? There you are. Okay, it's a little dark, but I want to say you did that thing where you put your hand up and it stopped the Velociraptors. That was cool as hell. Come out into the light. Come on. What? Oh, the Velociraptors don't stop in your hand and you're hiding from them now? Okay, that's cool. You know, again, we're here to support you. And that's why for the past 2 days that you have been scrambling and run away from dinosaurs, we're giving you time and a half. So good luck with that. And also, we will drop you some packages to just keep you safe. We will eventually send in some help. But right now, you know, there's a lot of air restrictions because of COVID. And so we got some of these packages, Lysol, okay, to keep us paper towels and mask. Got a mask, Windex, and a Bluetooth speaker. Yeah, you can sort of like throw it to the side and you can play it to distract the dinosaurs. So but ultimately, what I want to say is that despite everything that has happened and the embarrassment that we continue to do by letting dinosaurs out, I'm proud of the work that you do. And for that, next week, we still expect you to be in the work. So, and obviously, if you're going to be in the work, we will open. The turnaround is tight, but next week, the park will be open.
Lou Gonzalez, everybody.
Hey.
Hi.
What's going on, guys?
Nothing. What's going on with you?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, so much. I went from my room to the kitchen a couple of times.
Beautiful. What a journey.
Yeah.
You gotta stretch your legs, right?
Yeah, I gotta stretch my legs.
Important.
I stepped outside for a little bit and I was like, oh, it's cold. And then I went back in.
Yeah.
I made fried rice. So that looked at a couple of emails, looked at Twitter. I think it was probably one of my busiest days of the past 5 years.
Yeah. Feels like you're accomplished.
Like, did you see how exhausted I was? Like, I'm exhausted.
You must be keeping a 2020 planner.
Yeah. It's somewhere around here amongst. Yeah. I have been looking at getting a planner for 2021. I'm not a planner person, but I just thought it'd be fun.
Yeah, it's really the use of a planner is you use it for a week, you never touch it again, much like a journal.
Yeah.
In this time, it's almost like a dare to the world to be like, yeah, I'm going to plan out some stuff for the next few weeks.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, my therapist is like, you should have like a schedule and things to go on, and I was like, but what? Like, and she was like, well, make stuff up, and I was like, that doesn't sound helpful at all.
Like fake stuff.
She was like,
like she was just like, well, just think about things that you like to do and just set them on a schedule. I was like, well, things that I like to do, I can't do.
Yeah.
Lou, I am loving this bit, but I actually asked that question as a way to set up the fact that you and I and 4 others co-founded a brand new comedy theater.
Yeah,
and that we should talk about that.
Other than doing all that bullshit I did, I have been starting a comedy theater.
Yeah.
That's also a thing that I have been doing. I've been actively working at it. It is a lot of work and it's very exciting.
So exciting. Tell us about it.
Throw it in the planner.
So, yeah, it's in the planner. It's called Squirrel Comedy Theater. It's a nonprofit.
Do we have a clip?
Wow.
Oh,
yes.
Seen one.
Yeah, and we're gonna be. I'm super excited to be working and just trying to revive. Well, not trying to. We will revive New York comedy for a lot of our friends digitally. We love what you guys are doing with Characters Welcome. I don't see why we can't do similar shit and just like, you know, like this was enjoyable. Like, it's been a while since
it's fun, right?
That's what we're looking for.
Like, oh, I have to get ready for the show, and for the first time in a very long time, I was just like, I'm doing a show. Like that, like rush happened.
Yeah.
We have not had that in a minute, and I was like, I'm excited that we're now going to be able to provide that with a lot of people with our programming, and yeah. So
looks like you got a website scrolling.
Ooh,
we do go to squirrelnyc.com. You will see lots of comedy classes you can take that are online. You can watch some shows that will be streaming on Wednesday and Thursday nights because that's right. Characters Welcome is going to become a co-production of Just for Laughs and the Squirrel Bit.
So thrilled. And yeah, I have 2 shows this week, and this is stupid.
Yeah, me and Lou are doing a brand new improv show tomorrow at 8.
Yeah,
so check it out.
Borabish. It doesn't need an explanation. That's what we call it.
No, that's our name is Borabish.
With hilarious, funny people. We're gonna make up some really cool stuff.
Kurt, do we have a clip?
Do we have a clip?
I don't think Kurt has a clip of this.
We don't have a clip of Borabish? Okay.
I don't think so, but that's
but yeah, all that stuff is like everything that has been going on the past. Well, I don't know time, but everything that's been going on made me realize it's like, oh, it makes you realize like what's important to you, and what's important to me is performing and doing fun stuff with friends, and that's what we're gonna do with this theater, and I'm super thrilled.
Yay! So thank you so much for doing Characters Welcome, Lou, and I will see you tomorrow when we do our inaugural Squirrel Borabish show.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right.
Squirrel, baby.
Thanks, Lou.
See you soon.
So exciting.
It's exciting, right?
Exciting. And the last thing
So
on his
exciting.
mind as far as what he's been doing, which is also very funny.
That was truly hilarious. Like, this has been the busiest week, one of the busiest weeks of my life, and certainly the busiest since quarantine began. And he said, I walked to the bathroom and back and got food.
I felt that wasn't the answer you wanted, but I loved how long you let it ride.
No, it was absolute heaven.
And let me ask, Squirrel Theater is short for Squirrel Nut Zippers? Is that the?
Oh yeah, the Terrible Band.
Yes,
Is that what that is?
Sort of a Zoot Suit Riot style.
Oh yes, I love a cherry popping daddies adjacent band-inspired comedy theater name, so of course,
There you go.
Squirrel was the answer.
Mm. Oh, is
Did Justin
still
die?
there?
Oh, Justin's dead.
Justin died. He died.
Oh,
R.I.P.
R.I.P. I miss him
R.I.P.
already.
Still
I
with
miss him in the times we had. I miss all of the Shakespeare.
Justin.
Yeah, he's well. All right. Well,
Or poor little guy. Oh,
poor thing. Oh,
Justin, you please.
I was halfway through being insulting.
no.
Now that you're back, shall we
Not
bring
at
out
all.
our next character?
Let's do
I
it.
think that we should.
Oh, I'm excited. Please.
Yes.
Ooh, please welcome A Deal with the Devil.
The devil.
Schön, schönes Mädchen, komm doch noch rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder.
Show! You come to me, the devil, to make a deal. Yes, I think we can make an arrangement. But it will come at a cost. Your soul. Or your firstborn child. But please don't choose your firstborn child. Everyone picks that, and I have like 40,000 kids. It's the world. I can't watch Moana again. It's driving me crazy. Sorry, just 1 second. Yes, Kyle, what is it? Dinner is in an hour. Leftover Chinese. People. Because that's what we're having. Because Daddy didn't have time to cook fresh people. Because Daddy just got a pile of unbaptized babies that he still hasn't finished sorting. You can't talk to me like that, Kyle. I know I'm not your real dad, but I contractually own you. Jesus! Sorry. I'm starting to think people are just dumping their shit kids on me. When I got Kyle, I asked the guy what his dark heart desired, and he said, I'm good. Excuse me for just 1 second. Tiffany, what did I bellow? What did I bellow about putting your hands in the Catholic murder court? Yeah, you aren't Catholic, are you? Good, that is the wrong religion. Okay, Tiffany. Tiffany, if a Catholic bites your hands, don't come crying to me, because remember, you can't cry. Tears evaporate. Jesus! Sorry! Ah! The couple that traded me Tiffany wanted to forget the plot to the movie In Bruges to watch it again for the first time. What the hell? But kids are naturally evil. Did you know that babies are hardwired to cry at night to keep their parents from having enough alone time to have sex and make another baby? That's absolutely true. And it's like a baby aborting another baby. I could never think of something as evil as that. That is so cool. Sorry, excuse me for 1 second. Chet, what's in your mouth? I know it's not nothing. I'm not stupid. Chet, spit it out. Where did you find 3 bullets, Chet? I know you're lying. And that makes me very proud of you, Chet. You may watch Moana in your cage. Yeah, some days it's worth it. Some days it's worth it. You know, I can't have kids. I'm sterile. My penis is a flail. And my balls are white hot, so my sperm is constantly boiling. You know what? TMI. Let's do this. I have granted you your dark desire. And what will you give me in return? Your soul? Wow, yeah. I mean, if you do have a spare kid lying around, I would take that.
Yeah.
Eric Fuhrer, everybody.
Everybody.
All right. So the first thing I have to say is that mask made your hair a mullet.
Oh, you can see it in the back. You can see that
It was a
Satan had a little mullet on her.
Satan would have a mullet, though, to be fair.
it was an
Exactly. A satanic-
absolute party.
Look at this hog. I believe that Frank, these are one of 2 props that Frank Garcia Hale gave to me before he moved to LA.
That's
Oh,
a
sweet.
That's a weird mask. The mask is half Daredevil, the character from TV, and the devil himself.
It's pretty wild. I like it a lot. I'm into it.
I hate
I'm
it.
into the mask.
It actually scares me.
I love it with the glasses. Truly,
I know the glasses are
transcendent.
great.
Yes.
So, Eric, this piece has an interesting origin story, and I'd love you to talk about it.
It has a somewhat sordid history because the concept of this piece was my first ever Characters Welcome character that I did.
Yes.
First one ever. And in my first ever show, I went first and I set the tone for the night by bombing harder than I've ever bombed in my entire fucking life.
Here's the thing: we put you first because we love that piece.
It
wasn't an offering to the devil himself.
Well, I was juggling so many plates on it. In the original piece, I think I was talking to two kids at once and the guy. So there was that going on. I was holding two baby dolls, and there was they were crying and spitting and needed to be nursed. And then I devised a device where I wanted to tell one of my kids they could have one cookie. And I had super glued a match to the back of my finger and super glued match starters to my hand here. So I could say, you can have one cookie, and it would look like my finger lit on fire. And I went, you can have one cookie, and all three parts flew and hit somebody in the front of the audience. So it was just like top to bottom, nothing worked.
But that's when you learn the very important lesson to not rely on props when you're doing characters.
And from then on out,
Frankly, you've never learned it.
I learned not to rely on props for a piece, and that's why my next piece the next month was the ass wizard.
Yes. The original prop is your naked ass butt.
Because Justin, you're not the only guy with a big fat ass that can compete with the with those other big boys. You know what I mean?
You two don't even know.
Okay.
I'm just saying. There's a couple of big old asses in this house. One tree for each big ass.
All right, Kurt, get the hashtag AssFest 20.
Ass clash.
Ass clash.
Ass clash.
Ass clash. We got to have a simultaneous squat on an agreed upon weight. I carried my Christmas tree from where we picked it up 20 blocks to my house.
Oh,
Wow, that's amazing, dude. I bought a Christmas tree that was closer, so I guess I have the bigger brain.
I get fair. I guess that's fair.
We had to cut down our own trees and then drag them through a very large tree farm.
Wow.
To the front. And both of the trees we wanted were as far away from that
Wow.
as could be. Which I think is why they put very shitty trees near the door, because not the door, but the entrance.
Yeah.
To get more people to take those terrible trees.
Were those two trees next to each other, or they were in two separate places?
They were in two separate places, but they were in the same blue spruce
That's
realm.
dedication. If I was doing that, I would point to two next to each other and be like, those will be fine. Let's go.
No, we found them like, I don't know, 15 minutes apart or something.
I can't believe you know the breed of your tree.
Because they were clearly labeled at this extensive tree farm.
How much did you pay for your tree, Justin?
120, baby.
Yeah, and Michael, for both of your trees?
For both, total,
Yeah.
100.
And I paid.
We paid so much
Talk about
more.
a big brain move. I paid $1.75.
Hello.
Holy shit.
Where's the tree? Where's your tree?
You know what? Do you want to take a quick trip?
Yeah, I do, of
Quick
course.
Let's look at the tree. Let's get more for our money.
Come on,
Wow.
this way.
I want to say that's right.
Come on.
Oh, no.
we are.
They got too far away from the router.
It's right in front of it.
There it is. She's big. She's a
Oh,
Very
she's cute.
sister.
Very nice.
Very pretty. Beautiful tree.
She's
I love
a green tree.
She's a leafy green, is what they called her.
Oh, see, you know your tree type as well.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Mine's all the way upstairs, and the branches are still falling. So.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's got to
yeah.
settle. It's got to settle.
Takes time to settle.
It's got to settle.
Gotta settle. You gotta settle.
Should we?
Let's
Yeah.
welcome our next character. Very excited for this next guest.
Yes.
Can't
um,
wait to see him.
this show is sort of a political stomping ground. It's where a lot of politicians go to really prove themselves. Like,
Duh.
yeah, it's crazy. But that's what we're all about. Speaking to the people. So please welcome out to the Rectangles, Governor Andrew Cuomo with an important press briefing.
Good evening. Good evening, New York City. Normally, I don't do a second briefing in the evening. Earlier, we compared COVID to the Grinch. So far, it's really taking off on social media. Hashtag COVID is the Grinch. Now, despite me mentioning a series of important things earlier today, what we're going to do about schools, the lives of our essential workers, people are really fixating on this COVID is the Grinch thing. It's trending. Now, as your governor, that is something I simply cannot pass up. So I made a list of more. Now, firstly, if COVID is the Grinch, wearing a mask, Cindy Lou Who. That one writes itself. Now, let's not overthink this. Joe Biden is Santa Claus. Jill is Santa's wife, Mrs. Claus. Now, some of you may have thought Kamala would be Mrs. Claus. You're wrong. Kamala is all of the elves. This is because she will be doing all the work, getting none of the credit. Now, to any of you out there who thought Donald Trump was going to be Santa, you're wrong. It's Krampus. That is because Krampus punishes children. So I guess in this case, children would just be America. Now, some of you may be asking yourselves, come on, Andrew, Emmy winner, how are you not Santa? To which I would reply, I am just Baba Natale, which is Father Christmas in Italian. Hashtag New York's Italian Day. Although some may say I am also Kevin McAllister, but only when my daughter Mariah leaves me home alone. Okay, my aides are telling me people are hating this online, so I'm just going to go through these last few no nuance November style. Okay? McConnell is Jack Frost. He will not die. Amy Coney Berry is this creep from Nightmare Before Christmas. Because she believes women should not have control over their bodies.
Oh.
Now, Jeffrey Epstein is Jacob Marley. But surely he will be suffering in chains for all of eternity. Now, before I go, in honor of this hilarious COVID Grinch comparison, we will be selling the COVID Grinch doll. The doll will be available online, $49.95. Okay. Now, the website to buy this on is being put together by the same people who did the Department of Labor website. So you will not be able to purchase this for 4 to 5 months. New York, stay safe. Merry Christmas and whatever other holidays there are.
Woo!
Ah.
Adrian Ianziello, everybody.
Hey.
Hello.
What an impression. Really quite good. And also I appreciate the set design.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm in a shed on Long Island.
Great.
Wow.
Oh. Wow.
The premier destination for comedy.
Mhm. The Long Island Shed. I'm familiar. Good venue.
I
Good
used to do
venue.
that shit.
I think you shot some of 30 Rock there.
Mhm.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Um,
How
I
are
love-
you?
you referenced Cuomo's daughter, and isn't the story that she was dating this cop and he shifted the cop to the Canadian border?
Oh, good God.
Have you guys heard this story?
No.
Oh,
No,
I think it's Andrew Cuomo. It's some New York politician, and he this cop was like flirting with his daughter, and maybe they were dating, and so they said it was unrelated, but he shifted from Albany all the way up to some border town and the Canadian border.
Yeah, sending them to Canada. That's the new I have a rifle, just so you know. You know?
seems pretty related.
wow. You also God, you made me miss some movies. I haven't seen Jack Frost since I probably saw it in theaters.
I've never seen it. It looks
Never
terrible.
seen it.
Yeah,
You saw the movie in the theater?
not Michael.
Justin, I was probably 12 years old, so that
Oh.
was like that was for me.
What was that?
You know, like how me and you, Justin, saw Miracle on 34th Street in theaters.
Yes. I saw a stage play of It's a Wonderful Life in 1942.
All right, let me just say I was 8 years old when Jack Frost came out.
Mm.
So,
Thank you for saying that.
yeah, I thought that
Thank you for letting us know.
it made Justin crack like a mirror. You can't.
All right. Back to you.
Adrian, you are oddly enough our second Andrew Cuomo on Characters Welcome.
Mhm.
He was previously played by Alexis Pereira, and I have to say, of course, you two. The two most similar comedians in the world, Adrian Ainciello and Alexis Pereira.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what they say. What have you been doing lately? Is there anything you've been doing for fun in this weird holiday season?
Oh yeah. Well, to hop in on the tree banter, I'm at my parents. They just got their tree today. So literally before this, we did the unfurling.
Yes.
That's very exciting.
Got on first.
Aside from that, aside from the house smelling good, I have a sketch comedy team. And,
Ooh,
and
clever.
Christmas show, which conveniently is next week after this show.
Wow.
Oh.
It's crazy.
Wow. Well, squirrel.
Okay.
Squirrel
Interesting.
Interesting.
Young Douglas. We're very, very young. No, we're all ages. I don't know. We're called Young Douglas. At Young Douglas _ on, I don't know why I started doing a voice. At Young Douglas _ on Twitter.
Keep it. Lean into it. More voice.
Young Douglas.
Yes.
Love it.
Your Young Douglas plug-in character is so great.
Is that your suit?
This is my best friend's boyfriend's suit. The suit
Wow.
jacket was gifted to me. The tie. Oh, for a second I thought it. Well, no, the tie is a hand-me-down from my brother.
Yeah.
Shirt
You
is
think
from
was it?
my father. All these people are watching right now.
Shout outs, you got it.
Oh,
The eyebrows are brought to you by Anastasia. Eyebrow pencil kit.
Anastasia, gotta love her. She does
And
good.
Elmer's
everywhere.
too. So
Ooh.
Wow.
The
Amazing.
pencil or the gel?
okay, so it's actually the little like pot, and you use a brush.
The dip. Ooh, okay.
Gifted to me by my best friend Emily,
Emily.
who is married to the guy who gave me the suit jacket.
This is very
New
nice.
York strong.
Amazing. Adrian, thank you so much for being here.
thanks,
And,
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
We'll see you next
Adrian.
week.
and if you liked Adrian, you can see her show after our show. One of the places you can see it will be at twitch.tv/the Squirrel NYC. Don't forget to follow that Twitch channel.
Follow her.
And so that they can get to 50 followers and start to get some
Gotta
bits
give it a
going.
follow.
Yeah. Give it a follow.
Give it a follow. Thank you so much, Adrian.
Thanks, guys.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, I have to go get one thing real quick that I forgot, and then
Oh,
talk
perfect.
amongst yourselves.
$100. It's a third Christmas tree. Third fucking Christmas tree.
Can you imagine?
So you never saw Jack Frost, Justin?
Me either.
No. Well, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't even an age thing. I would just, even as a 12-year-old, you saw that and you were like, yes. Michael Keaton should be a snowman.
Yeah, the face is way too human.
It's
It's
about like
horrifying.
it's about like a shit dad that gets cursed, that dies and gets turned into a snowman and becomes a good dad just in time to melt in front of his children. It's a really good.
It's a
Oh my
cautionary tale.
God.
Yeah, it's a true feel good, almost a
Yeah.
rejected Pixar movie. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm scared. I'm scared of it. It's a new fear I've discovered. That realistic masks, number 2 fear. I also just found out that I'm really afraid of mannequins.
Really afraid? What about
I
them?
have developed a deep fear of mannequins. Like I
Because
don't
they're
like
so
seeing
still
them
or
because
plastic?
they're so
or
human
pasty?
looking still.
That would explain why Sarah hates it when one time we saw what's the Will Smith movie about zombies?
I Am Legend.
One time we watched I Am Legend and then I would
Don't
at
do
night
it.
when we were laying down in bed at night, I would go I would do the zombie thing. And she's like, you have to stop.
Yeah, I'm the weird one in that story.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's a story
Yeah.
about how Eric's fucking
That's
weird.
why
It's not
if
even
I-
about mannequins.
If I didn't have a problem with mannequins, I would have loved that.
So when you watch I Am Legend, Sarah, you were like, oh my God, this movie's horrifying. All these mannequins are haunting Will Smith.
It's a horror movie about mannequins.
They're like, oh no, there's zombies too.
I don't love iRobot. I will say that again. It's like a lifelike non-human.
Wow.
I've never
we
seen
need to
either of
delete
those
this.
films.
Well, we will have to delete this before the robots take over because you're
Yeah.
gonna be on their friggin'
Exactly.
hit
On their list.
I, for one, love the robots.
I hope I die first if robots take over.
You are right.
I welcome it.
Even before the person who invented them, who they will inevitably kill first,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Their father.
their father. Daddy, I'm so sorry. Finger through eye. Yeah.
Ooh, fingers through eyes.
Fingers
I like
through
that.
eyes. Should we head into our next character? What do we
Let's
think?
head right into it.
Let's
dive
head.
right into it.
Let's head it.
Unbelievable. Please welcome a guy unexpectedly running into a friend on 33rd Street in Astoria, Queens.
Yeah.
Schön, schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich.
Oh, hey. Wow. I forgot you lived over here. Great to see you, man. How's everything? What am I doing in this neighborhood? Well, I'll tell you one thing. I didn't come here just to sit down and pound 5 Whoppers for $5 into my face all alone. But what I am in your neighborhood for is sex. I met someone for sex. Pretty juicy, right? Yeah, I'm a little bit of a sex guy. Yes, I do have a monogamous long-term partner that you know. I am cheating. I'm a cheat, and I'm cheating him good. Yes, you are probably better friends with him, but it's our secret now. It's just our fun little thing between us. So don't tell her, I'll kill you. Sure, yeah. No, yeah. I guess I'm a little ashamed, but I'd be more ashamed if all of this was to cover up my unhealthy relationship with fast food. What's his name? Whatever the guy I did sex to? Oh, right. I guess you'd know him if he lived in your neighborhood. Excellent cue. I don't know his name. Furthermore, never saw his face. I'm into anonymous hood play. It's the only way I can get all the way there, if you know what I mean. Mayonnaise on my face? Oh, that's impossible. I haven't eaten a thing all day that wasn't sweet, sweet dick. So I guess this here has got to be cum. Yep. Nope, it's cum. Nope, I'm going with this. It is indeed cum. And it is a weird color and consistency for cum because he was very sick. Mm-hmm. Quite ill. Yeah, another thing I like sexually is illness. What house was it? Wow. You are full of great questions. It was that one. Yeah, that one, like 4 doors down from, what is that, like a Burger King? Yeah, right there. Yeah, right by, the house right by, yeah, that house that I'm not familiar with that may or may not be a Burger King. Only old women live in the house I just pointed to. God, what don't you know? No, I know. I know too about that being true. We invaded those women's home, and we tied them up. And we made them watch us fuck. It was his idea, not mine. I'm not a freak. So yeah. Oh no! Oh my God! No! We untied them after. Yeah, it's not like we flame broiled all those patties, which is what we call all old women, no matter what their name is, patties. You've never heard of that? Weird. That must be a regional thing. I'm from Ann Arbor. So. Excuse me? You think I've had no weird, philandering criminal sex today? And that I, in fact, took 2 trains to this block because it's the nearest Burger King to me because the Burger King in my neighborhood is under renovation? I'm sorry, but I cannot let you live. Shut the Go sleep, Bill, baby. You go sleep, Bill, baby. Yeah, go lay down. Wow. That was a close one.
Yeah,
Michael Hartney.
Michael Hartney,
So
giving
fun.
us the choke play we've wanted for so long.
Yeah.
It is really funny that this comment almost got incepted into creation. Somebody said the Christmas trees are really giving this a menacing energy because
Yes.
it does look like it's like POV. You and your 2 bully Christmas trees are about to. Like, it looks like you're about to
Pounce on a dude.
Yeah.
friends.
Don't fuck with Christmas gang over here.
It's so funny.
It's so funny.
That's great, man. I like the choking too. It's
Yeah.
great.
Oh, was it good? I have no idea what it looked like.
It looks
It looks
perfect.
Good.
It
It
looks
was
really
good.
perfect.
I came.
I
It looks more like mouth, covering mouth and nose, which I appreciate.
Do we have a clip?
Can we roll
Let's
that
see a
clip?
clip.
We have a clip? We had a clip?
We don't appear to have a clip.
It's sort of like this.
There it is.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense
Yeah.
to me.
It's sort of like this.
Sort of like
You know what I'm
this.
talking
No,
about?
that's your butthole.
I'm
Eric.
utilizing this.
Eric, why are you always making us look out your butthole?
Well, I'm officially 5 years old because that's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
And let's be honest, Eric's done that a couple times over the
But
run.
the
of this show.
finger is new, I think.
The finger is an addition.
New. That's what I mean, the finger.
It's so fun.
Very fun.
We're getting
Why
word
do we
from,
write all these jokes? Just let's do that.
we're getting
Yeah.
word from our friends at JFL that this is family friendly quality content.
Yes,
Uh,
I know. We have the emergency chat. Fellas, when we
Like,
fucked
no.
up. No more inside butthole stuff, I guess.
no more inside butthole stuff. I hadn't really had fast food in months. I don't think it's been a long time since I've had fast food. What's y'all's fast food go to?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Great
What's your
question.
favorite fast food?
Unfortunately, I have different favorites for different moods.
Different moods.
Yeah.
What
Sometimes
mood?
I'm in a McDonald's mood. Sometimes I'm in an Arby's mood.
Oh, I see.
Sometimes I want Popeyes. Sometimes I want Taco Bell.
When I was a child, I liked chicken nuggets dipped in honey from McDonald's.
Mm.
But I also liked the chili salad from Wendy's, which is
Chili salad.
it was a
That sounds
salad with
regional.
an entire thing of chili poured onto
What in
it.
the world?
Wow.
But
That
now
is
I
for
like a
someone who
chicken sandwich.
That is for someone who just came from the doctor and they were like, "You got to start eating
You
salad."
gotta eat healthy. And it had cheese on it and little tortilla.
Chili salad. That sounds
It's like
excellent.
wet salad with a bunch of chili.
I don't know what's funnier, this or chili salad.
Yeah. These are all bangers. That's like a grandma's recipe where you're like, "Grandma, you can't serve that."
You can't.
My grandma made ham salad.
Ham
Yeah.
salad.
I worked at a Burger King for a year and a half when I was a young teen.
Wow.
Nice.
And boy, did I get a lot of that food. I would eat the chicken sandwich because I shoved too many of those thin Whopper patties into the flame broiler.
Yeah.
I think everyone should work a fast food job at some point, you know. I worked at Dunkin' Donuts, and let me tell you, I got asked out a lot.
Wow.
This is
Uniform.
the story that is a triumph for no one,
I
Sarah.
wrote,
Yeah.
but I wrote my phone number on MediaCup, is what I'm saying.
What? It worked?
It did. Those cute people.
Did they ask you out after? So they would order and then ask you out?
Order and then ask me out. Yeah.
I mean, Justin, of course, why would they ask you out and then order
And
if
then
you reject them?
Do you want to go out? Great, awesome. What do I
So
want?
what do I want?
I think that goes to the intention of why they're going there. Were they going to?
Oh, got it.
Yeah, were they going to? We'll finish your sentence since you're frozen in time.
Kurt, I want a
going
gallery
there
of these
too.
images, these frozen images, assembled in a beautiful collage by the end of the show.
Frustrating that has to be.
You
all
get my point. It depends on what their goals were.
That's true.
That's true. That's true. Did they? Yeah. Were they just driving? Were they doing 55 down the highway and they saw through the window a glimpse of Sarah and they were like,
Yeah.
"Let's."
And they got
go."
in a huge accident because they're so beautiful.
Yeah, that's a fast turn. If you're going 55, you're like, I'll go to Dunkin's.
They jumped the ramp. A lot of people died.
Good call. Good call.
Great date though.
Yeah, great date.
Now, I absolutely could talk about fast food until the end of literal time, but I do think we should move on to our next guest. What do you think?
That's a great
Absolutely.
idea.
Let's do it. And oh my God, just this! We're having a little New York centric trio of characters.
A New York moment.
Yeah, a New York moment, a New York story that we're continuing to tell. And please welcome into your eyes and ears everyone's favorite New Yorker, Mickey Sunday Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you, the audience. I can't believe it. It's me, Mickey Sunday Tuesday. First time out since the quarantine. What are you talking about? Remember me? You don't remember Mickey Sunday Tuesday? Come on, we're from the same neighborhood. Which neighborhood? 377th Street and Avenue J Street, Metro Tech. Come on. Come on. We went to the same high school. Our Lady of Hebrew Country Day. Come on. Come on. Come on. Remember? Don't you remember we were on the same basketball team? The Fighting Harvey Keitels. Come on. Come on. You don't remember? You don't remember what we would hang out at the pizza place, famous original Ray Romano's on Seinfeld Street in the borough where Ross and Rachel were on a break. Come on. Come on. You don't remember? What about all the gang that used to hang out there? You, me, Jimmy the Face, Joey the Nose, Ed Koch. Come on. You remember? God, speaking of businesses, a lot of good businesses closed in New York during coronavirus, and I'd like to read off some of my personal favorites. Randizzo's Clam Bar and Trumpet Room on 28th Street and Adam Sandler Boulevard. the Q Train Theater on the ass end of the Q stop at Astoria Ditmars. Kleinstein's Oily Rag Emporium of Northeast Brooklyn. Duty's Magic Shop and Hot Chocolate in Fisherman's Breath, Queens. Ed's Smelly Flop House on 11th and 11th. The Boca Raton Room on 500th and 11th Street. Jerry's Lobster Bus, the Bronx Zoo, but don't worry, the animals bought it back. The Paul Reiser High School of Music, located in Sojo. Come on, you don't remember any of those places I've been to? What about you? Got to remember me from TV because I'm the spokesperson of Vlasic Pickles, New York's favorite condiment. Vlasic Pickles. There's only 2 jars left. Come on. Come on. You don't remember any of that? What? All right. Well, if you need any advice of how to navigate the desolate landscape that once was New York's Big Apple, you can just call Mickey Sunday Tuesday. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for some pickles. Say, these pickles ain't half.
David Love Band,
David Love Band.
everybody.
Let Seinfeld play us out.
Incredible.
That made me laugh. Ooh.
So funny. That is the most Love Band character maybe possible.
And that's the way to do it, man.
You are the consummate New Yorker. I love it.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
The fact that you use Vlasic Pickles, as a pickle guy, Vlasic is known as the worst pickle. Truly the worst possible pickle.
Oh, shame on you. That's what we eat in this house. All Vlasic all day.
I don't hate Vlasic.
That was a thin pickle. It didn't look like a nice
It's a
big
stacker. It's a stacker.
It's a stacker
Oh.
for sandwiches, specifically.
You know, the Vlasic pickles, they're kept in warm temperatures. That's a problem. That's a problematic place for that pickle.
Well, I mean, I put my pickles in the fridge. I don't know how you keep your pickles, Justin.
I'm just saying, when you get them in the store, they're in like a dusty section of the store. When the pickles that taste good are like in a cold area.
pickles that taste good.
No. I like to get my pickles from the treasure chest in the grocery store.
Yeah. I like bread and butter pickles. Is that weird? I like bread.
No,
and
it's not weird at all. And those are especially good with peanut butter.
What?
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Dave,
Are you a
having some-
pregnant woman?
Exactly, pregnancy cravings.
Hey, in quarantine, we're all pregnant women.
I mean,
we can do whatever we want, and it doesn't matter.
my Christmas tree had a baby.
How have you been, David? What's
Yeah.
up?
Oh, I woke up today, and
Good.
it's been, it's been fine. It's been trying to stay sane, and I love opportunities like this. This was very fun and cool to do, and thank you. I've just been trying to stay sane, not go crazy.
Yeah.
It seems very successful so far. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Have you
Coming to us? Oh, go ahead, Eric.
No, you go ahead.
Are you coming to us from Manhattan?
I am. Mm-hmm.
Manhattan,
nice. How's she
the
doing?
Brooklyn of New York.
That's what I call it.
Mm-hmm. How is it? Is it empty?
Oh no, it's bustling. It's
Yeah, I feel like it's been popping.
I live above a bar, and it's very full. It's
Problematically full.
Such terrible news.
It's not. Yeah, no, it's not good. It's not good at all. Look, but I put my mask on whenever I take out the garbage to play it safe, and I don't say hello to anybody to play it even extra safe.
The virus is spread through hellos, they say.
Yeah, that's what I read, and I've been reading.
Reality, yeah.
And Dave, didn't we all meet doing an improv show at that theater at the ass end of the Q train stop?
Yes. Yeah. The Q Train Theater. Yeah.
Back in like 2006.
Yeah, absolutely. The Astoria Chuckleheads was the jam show we all met up at.
Yeah, and I'm definitely gonna miss that magic shop / chocolate shop. Yeah,
Duties, it's great.
Duties,
Best.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm more of a lobster buzz guy myself. But,
It's hard to catch the lobster buzz.
Yeah,
gotta
you
be
have to flag them
right.
down, which is the hardest part about the business.
Very
I got GPS on the app now, so that's good.
Oh, good. So you can follow it wherever it goes.
Exactly.
Aw.
right into the ocean.
Right into because it sank.
It sank. That's where the lobster bus ends every day. It's driven by a lobster.
Mm.
Terrible business model. Terrible plan.
Very bad.
Really not thought out.
Dave, thank you so much for doing Characters
Thanks,
Welcome. It's so
David.
great to see you. That was so funny.
This was really fun. Thank you so much for having me, guys. This is great.
We'll see you soon.
See you, buddy.
See you soon, sir.
It's true, New York.
What a great man. I feel like I've known him for so long. He's one of the early people I met at the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater back in.
Really?
I believe so.
I think my favorite improv class I ever took, he was in with me, and it was so fun. He was so funny. Yeah, it was a class called The Gator.
Oh, yes. I remember the
A
Gator.
form invented by the improv group Krumpf.
Yes.
Wow, Amy Gorlick. Very cool. And I was watching Jack Frost in theaters.
Okay.
For
Yes.
sure.
Really pushing your boyhood here on us.
Hardly, not anymore. Not anymore. I started using hair thickening shampoo this week because I'm getting a little bit worried about these sides. So
Huh.
I've reached peak maturity.
Is
I'm
the solution, do you think, thicker follicles?
Well, I don't know what else to do. So
You want your hair to just be one follicle that grows
I want it to be one thick
One
mullet, a
fat
single
hair.
mullet that goes
one fat hair.
That's what I'm hoping for. We'll see.
We should welcome our next character.
Now, let's talk more about Eric's hair. Oh, no, let's talk about
It has come up multiple times today.
yes.
my hair. Oh yeah, my mullet. That's true. But enough about that. Let's welcome to the Rectangles. Gosh, something that we hope to be able to experience very, very soon. Please
Get
welcome
loose.
a party guest.
Yeah.
Schön schönes Mädchen, komm doch noch rüber. Schönes Mädchen.
Oh, Patty, thank you so much for inviting me. You know, I am so glad that you decided to still have your holiday party this year. You know, I saw your Facebook post and I agree. This pandemic nonsense is such a hoax. Oh, you must be Patty's husband, Bob. I don't believe we met. I'm Corinne Aviris. Nice to meet you. Yep, that's right, Corinne Aviris. So, throw my coat on the bed on top of everyone else's coats. Perfect. Now, I hope you don't mind, Patty, but I brought my famous pumpkin pie. You know, as my mother always said, never arrive empty or clean-handed. Just don't ask me what the special ingredient is. Family secret. I got some more things, too, just in case you didn't have them. Okay, I brought a mistletoe. I brought a punch bowl with no ladle, okay? A party-size handkerchief, just in case you didn't have one. You know, just thought I'd bring it along. Oh, by the way, did you two see that ridiculous article this morning about the coronavirus vaccine being effective? Even autism, maybe. Speaking of, everyone here is an anti-vaxxer, right? Perfect. I hope you don't mind, but my friends Saul Pox and Paul Eo might drop by later. Yep, you heard me right. Saul Pox and Paul Eo. Yeah, they're good friends of mine. Oh. Hello. You must be Bob and Patty's daughter. That's a cool mask there, kiddo. God, I'm sorry. I am not good with liberal teens. Okay, I am great with kids, though. They love to just go everywhere with me. Can I go? Just wandering. Hi, everybody. Hi. The party is here. Let's have some fun, huh? Oh, does everyone know the classic party game, put your fingers in your mouth? Nobody, you're kidding. Okay. Oh, how about this? How about we sing a classic holiday carol, okay? We get to Hark How the Bells, all right? I'll lead, okay? Here we go. Hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, throw cares away. Remember breast support, okay? Don't forget breast support. Oh, which reminds me, I almost forgot. I brought champagne with me, okay? How about we start this night off with a toast, huh? Okay, to having no common sense. Here we go. Ooh, my wig came off. Last one to drink from the bottle is a socialist.
Yeah.
God.
Sarah.
Solid Parsons, everybody. The wig coming off felt like a character move.
It did, right?
Choice.
Great.
Oh my
And
God,
also, that wig was trash, and I love it.
It's funny. It's actually a very nice wig.
Really?
I
Oh,
made it trash.
it looks
Wow.
so funny. I lived for that wig. I lived for when the wig no longer was.
I
Yes.
mean, I bought this to do a Jennifer Lawrence impression. Oh, it is trash.
It looks crazy.
It does
I
look
love
like
it.
you. That looks like the
That's
wig
what a
I
sketch
had.
comedy wig is.
I
That's
thought
what
it was
it's supposed to be.
Phoebe Waves.
When will we all be wigged?
Wig.
A lot of intermittent wigs happening on this show, but never all of us.
Never all of us.
Never all.
It's true.
You know,
We should do an all wig. We definitely have to do an all wig app.
Eventually, we'll get to dares. Well, each week we dare each other to do something.
I am truly every week. I am this close to not having a new thing to do. So we got to come up with something.
I would welcome a dare, to be honest.
I love a dare. It's a starting point. Yeah, I know the grind of continually coming up, but I will say it's fun. It's a little bit of panic, but it's a little bit of inspiration.
Well, let's talk about this very, very quickly because I do want to bring out our last guest. But think our show when it was live was once a month.
Yeah.
And now it is every Wednesday. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm not trying to repeat something.
I've never.
And
Can't.
I don't think any of us have, right?
I'm
No.
cranking out some pretty good first drafts. So,
Yeah.
you know what?
Mhm.
But there
I
might
have-
come a time
Yeah.
when Wednesday rolls around and I don't have damn ass shit.
No, we
I've
must.
always said, why craft a golden toilet when instead you can have 4 turds? I've always said that.
Wow. I can't wait for your comedy memoir, which you've just titled for us.
Yeah, as just real quick, chat. Throw some challenges out, and we'll take a look at them
Ooh, I
later
love
and see what we
See.
think.
I love that.
Challenge. In a
all
nice
right.
way.
Challenge is on. But in the meantime, let's please bring out our final guest of the night.
Wow.
Yes.
Very topical, in a futuristic way, and I'm very excited to meet her. Please welcome to the Squares, your 2080 Vice President elect.
Thank you all. Hi. Wow. What an amazing victory. Thank you for making me your newly elected vice president. I'm so happy to be running alongside the amazing Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez Jr. I like to call her Sandy Jr. We ran a long, hard race against Barron Trump. And there were so many times when I almost gave up. But I didn't, because I thought of all the hard work of people who got me to where I am today. I would not be here without those people. my team, all the grassroots volunteers, the corporate donors whose pockets I'm in, the love and support of my submissive husband. I love you, Rick. And of course, my parents. My parents have sacrificed so much and overcame so much adversity to be together and make me the woman I am today in 2080. I think of my mother, a millennial woman, freshly graduated from college, about to embark on the world amidst the 2008 recession. My mother had so much struggles. She was broke, riddled, and crippled by student debt. No chance of ever owning a home. The only solace she had was wearing a low-cut shirt on Instagram and getting 40 likes. Then my father, another millennial man. Nothing really extraordinary about him, like most men of his era. Truly no personality at all, outside of listening to grown millionaire white men talk to each other about topics they know nothing about. I'm told this is what they called a podcast, specifically the Joe Rogan one. And my parents, they met the same way all parents from their generation met, on Tinder. My mother swiped right on my father because she said he looked especially handsome in that photo of him holding a large dead fish. And my father swiped on my mom because, well, he literally swiped right on every single woman on that app. My father told me one day, he said, look, I swiped on everyone, and then I would wait to see who messaged me and then be more discerning. Isn't that sweet? My parents went on to have a story of love and romance in the millennial era, a casual relationship in which my father would text my mom when he felt like having sex, and my mom would reply when she was in an emotional low point. These emotional low points would usually be caused when someone she liked way more had ghosted her recently. This went on for a few years until they eventually lost contact. Then in 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic rocked this nation. Those were scary times in America. Donald Trump, my opponent Barron's dad, was president. And he caused the unnecessary deaths of hundreds of thousands of people. People were asked to stay in their homes and isolate themselves to avoid the spread of this infectious, dangerous disease. Records show that people did extremely strange things to entertain themselves. Some say that people even watched live comedy on their computers and telephones. No, not comedy videos, performed comedy. Improvised comedy and people doing characters. Truly a depressing, shameful stain in this country's history. But for people who weren't total losers, the pandemic meant reuniting and reconnecting with people who you haven't spoken with in a long time, which in my father's case meant him texting good morning emojis to every single female contact in his phone until someone eventually answered. And that someone was my mother. Freshly rebounded from a guy with way better reading comprehension than my father, but who doesn't text back. My parents talked on the phone, text, and had what they called Zoom dates. So when two people would get dressed up and watch the same movie at the same time over a video conferencing app. The first film they watched together, the comedy classic Sausage Party. Followed by Grown Ups 2. When they finally met up, they were in such a passion, they forgot to check who was bringing the condoms. And they did not want to put a mask and gloves on and go out to the bodega, which, on a side note, Remember bodegas? Those magical stores that only exist in New York City and nowhere else. Nothing like it exists anywhere because New York is the greatest city in the world. Anyway, my parents had unprotected hookup sex, and here I am. Happy to be your 82nd, don't check the math, vice president, serving alongside AOC Jr. Thank you for electing me, and I will make you proud, Mom and Dad.
Millie Tamaris, everybody!
Lovely blackout.
Yeah.
Blackout.
Roast everybody, then get the hell out of here.
Yes, drag us to
Y'all make
hell.
it last. I gotta do some crazy shit.
You're a headliner.
Headliner.
Okay, yeah. That's true. Headliner.
Millie, it's so nice to see you. How are you?
Good. You know, doing well in quarantine.
You gotta try.
Love the way you say that. Where are you, Millie?
I'm in my apartment in Brooklyn. As you can see from the Bow Down Bitches. How do I do? From Bow Down Bitches.
Hell yeah.
And then also the all dick is trash. When I don't want to, I have a big sign that says all dick is trash. In my room somewhere. Obviously, when I don't want to show it in conference calls, it shows up. But when I do want to, there's only like this much headway that's not offensive in my room. So I just gotta be like,
well, Millie, you look fantastic.
Thank
You
you.
look like you're in quarantine, and the comments, they were sounding off. Everyone's in agreement.
Yeah.
About how
I
beautiful.
love out there.
Glasses, the blazer. Oh,
yes, thank you so much. People in
pulls
the
a lot.
comments. Yes, thank you. I'm reading them now. Challenging. You're doing a lot. I highly doubt that. But thank you. Thank you to everyone. For highlighting the compliments. Putting them
Yeah, exactly.
on the lower third. Yes, you
that's
can.
second
And-
to this.
Kurt's gonna mail you a hard copy of all the positive
Thank you,
comments. He
thank
does
you.
that with everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
mine are always negative comments. What's that all
That's
about?
weird. I
Oh,
must be.
you do have a mullet, so
That explains it.
that my friend.
Wow.
I don't know if Squirrel Comedy's teaching that, but that, my friends, is a callback.
Slam.
And you know, we're all doing it just for the laugh.
Wow.
Oh God, I killed myself. Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah.
Funny, you were talking.
Since doing live comedy is so embarrassing, as we all know during these times, what kind of hobbies have you been doing? Have you picked up anything new?
Yes, I actually have. So I have done live comedy. I'm totally like pulling your legs. I do have a show on Chris Gethard's Twitch channel called Late Night with Judge Millie.
Yeah.
A monthly. But also what I've been doing in quarantine is roller skating. I've been getting into that, and there is a roller skating scene. I've gotten into the roller skating scene in New York City, and there's roller discos that they do pop up in different parks, or like everyone wears masks, and obviously it's distance because I need space to do this. But yeah, it's been really cool because
I feel like I've known multiple people who've taken up skating.
Yeah,
I think it's a pandemic thing.
Outdoor thing.
Yeah.
And then the roller discos are cool because like you're just learning about this. It's honestly like in 20 years, there's like these random people wearing UCB shirts because there's this one big roller disco place that closed in 2007, and like all the best skaters are from this one place called Empire. And it's like all these old Black, I'm assuming queer people, and they're really good, and they're doing all the tricks, and they're all wearing like Empire gear, but you could have only gotten it if you went to the actual thing. So just in 20 years, that's gonna be UCB.
Yes, it is.
All the like good, they're gonna be like
Just
random
us in a park doing callbacks.
Yeah,
All
the
day
only
long.
difference is it's going to be white and I assume straight. is gonna be
There won't be people watching going like, "That's cool." People will be like, "Get out of here! You're annoying."
By then, it'll have turned around. You know, the majority will be people of color, and it'll be endearing.
Positive, Millie.
Yeah, it'll be like, oh, remember them?
Yeah,
Cute.
remember them.
Cute for them.
I'm reminiscing. Let them have it. Oh yeah. But yeah, I've been doing that. So yeah, that's been yeah, like that's been cool. And also like, you know, the cooking, cleaning, and like honestly been dating a lot more.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, smell you. All right.
Talking, you know, getting to I just didn't have the time before because of all these shows and stuff. And now I'm able to get to know and be disappointed by so many more people.
Really the dream.
That's amazing. Go
You
for
hit
you.
it on the head.
You know, and it's really exciting and cool to find that, you know, you have your like experiences that have painted your worldview, and then you meet someone new and they find a new, fresh, exciting way to disappoint you.
It's a frontier.
You just never like you didn't even know this was a possibility.
Yeah.
So glad I met
Whoa.
You're like
Disappointments are like snowflakes.
Honestly, yes. Go off.
You're like, I didn't know that annoyed me until now.
I didn't know that, you know, you have one guy who's just like, you know, completely flaky. And then another guy on the first date who's like, I'm looking for my wife. You know, and they're like, okay, what are you looking for? They're like, you know, someone to cook, clean, take care of me. And it's like, oh, your mom? And I was like, yeah, like that. Like, oh, like a mom? Like, yeah, like that. Okay, that annoys me. So just new, fresh, exciting, cool, fun ways.
Amazing.
Millionth date's the charm, though.
That's the truth.
Million?
What's out there?
Yeah, by
Millionth
the time the millionth date happens,
Oh,
yeah.
millionth date. Yeah.
It's a numbers game. It's just a numbers game.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Very
Okay.
comforting.
Yeah, cool.
Real romantic over here, Michael Hartney.
Well, the coiner of all dick is trash is speaking the truth.
True.
You know,
She's right.
it's you know, hey, you know, I didn't want to be, but here we are.
Millie, thank you so much
Millie,
for doing
thanks for doing the show.
So great to see you.
Thank you all. Thank you, Justin, Eric, Sarah, Michael. Goodbye.
Oh,
See you soon.
same.
Speaking of Kurt, let's bring the best tech in the biz out here because
Whoa.
that's our
That's the show, gang.
everybody.
Wow.
Holy hair. Talk about
Holy
hair.
Talk
Kurt,
about hair.
look at
Look at
you.
those glowing locks.
Cover of a romance novel?
Emily
What's
and
that?
the
This is
Oh.
She was laughing a lot tonight.
Emily, thumbs up or thumbs down on the hair?
Thumbs up or thumbs down in
You-
the hair?
Yeah.
Thumbs up. That's a
Right.
strong thumb up.
My hair. Oh,
She just
so I guess not my hair.
Wow.
She loves Millie's hair.
Whose hair was she thinking of? Is what my question was.
We'll
I
see.
gotta say,
We'll find
it's
out.
got-
I'll find out tonight.
Yeah, please. It's got a glow. Your hair has a glow, Kurt, and it's beautiful. It's like
There
a
it is.
Pantene
There it
Pro V
is.
commercial.
Thank you.
A lovely
It's
moment.
true.
There's a
Kurt,
spray that
it's
Emily uses. Well, what's that?
Well, you said that Emily will thin your hair, correct?
Yes, she thinned my hair out a couple months ago because it was getting thick, and
Oh.
now it's getting thick again, and I'm gonna need
DHIC.
to thin it out again.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has thinning scissors. Apparently,
Wow.
who knew?
Nice.
What a nice problem to have.
What a good
Yeah.
problem.
And then, Kurt, while we have you here, of Justin, Michael, Turtle, and myself, who do you think has the biggest, fattest ass, would you say? I just
Oh,
kind of
shit.
wanted to solve
Also,
that.
I love that I'm not even a part of this. It wasn't even
You-
considered.
You
as
want
one
you
part.
want in on this?
Not even
You want?
no, because I'd lose, but I'd like to be considered.
Okay.
Gotcha. I'm trying to
And
think.
she leaves great.
Whenever I would look at your asses,
Yeah.
Think
Yes.
about my ass going down that ladder at Hell's Kitchen.
I remember. Yeah, I've seen Michael's ass the most. No, Eric too. But
Fuck yeah.
Justin, I've seen it a couple times. My ass is a pancake, so that's why I'm
Ah,
wearing that. I would say Michael. I'd say Michael's
Wow.
ass is
Okay.
it's juicy. It's nice.
Juicy
All
bum
right.
there.
It's a nice ass.
Wow, glad we solved that.
Ass clash. We'll
Sorry.
I
Sorry.
want ass class.
Today.
Great.
Sorry, Eric. I know
That's
you.
okay.
I know you really wanted it.
I'll just get back to my Ring Fit adventure.
That's
You'll see.
actually
I'm gonna
funny.
emerge from quarantine.
Honestly, I haven't seen your ass since March, so I could be wrong.
I haven't seen it since March either. So
You're gonna have to show me.
yeah.
You're gonna have to show it.
There were good ass challenges in those comments. So we need
Oh,
to
yeah.
look
There
through those
really were.
comments.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that. Maybe we'll give you an update on our YouTube page. In a couple days. There are some really good ones. One is just to swap characters, but also allow rewrites and punch ups. That's pretty fun.
Quite a dare. Love a dare.
Quite a dare. Big move. Big move. I like getting ideas for characters from your parents.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible.
You have to write one.
Bad ideas.
That's really funny to me.
My mom's gonna be like, "Stop doing this."
Yeah, fair. Fair.
And real quick, Kurt, do you have something that you want to promote? You got anything going on?
Oh, yes. Yeah, for the squirrel. Blah 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 blah. I'm gonna be in an improv show, Joy, with the Joy Fuck Club, an all Asian improv team. It's gonna be wonderful. I'm so happy to be a part of that.
Borobish at 8 and Joy Fuck Club at 9:30 tomorrow. First 2 shows of the Squirrel.
Check it out. Check it out on the YouTube page or the Squirrel Twitch page. It's going to be such a joy. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be sounding off in the comments.
Hell yeah.
Kurt says anything, I will pop
Anything at all.
I'm gonna pretend to be teching it. It's gonna be great.
Well, this was the longest show we've ever done.
I know.
We're hitting
Thank
hard.
you so much to all of our performers. Thank you, of course, to Kurt. Thank you to Just for Laughs and Spencer. And most importantly, all of you for watching.
And hit us
Really
up on the
appreciate
Tickly
it.
link. Throw some cash into
Oh,
the
yeah. Throw
these
cash.
two performers.
Oh, yes.
Taking Wednesday, everyone.
Taking Wednesday. If you want to throw even $5 or less
Even
or
$5.
more to these performers, oh, they'd love
Oh, also, we may or may not have shot something extremely stupid yesterday.
it. Oh, yes.
And maybe soon you'll see it. Just a little tease.
Little
Teaser.
tease. Little tease,
Wait,
everybody.
wait, watch the stars. You'll see us.
Watch the
Keep
stars.
your expectations low.
Just in time for the holidays. Lower your expectations.
All right.
We
We'll
made
see you
this
next
thing
week, everybody.
We'll see you next week with two more reads.
Classic.